Let me leave all this in. Perfect episode.
See, now it is pretty funny if we leave it in.
It always comes around.
It always comes around.
And you know it's come around.
But we're still going to restart the intro.
But you know it's come around because the mics are back up to our faces when we're talking.
Yeah. That's the distinction is I stopped putting the mic up. And then as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, you're right. Back up. Why are you putting the cheese hat on?
Because I want it on.
That's fair. So what was your Call of Duty story?
Okay. So are we cutting that? What's happening?
I don't know. We can redo the intro in case.
What's up, Potters? So
What's up,
I was playing Call of Duty this morning. And I was trying to... So I have pistols forged. I've got knives forged. I've got the launcher forged. I have BRs forged. And then now I have 3 ARs forged, and the rest of them just gold.
Okay.
And I was getting so angry at shipment, and I have been getting so angry at shipment. Like, I want to punch my controller into the wall. I'm feeling it in my hand, and I want to hit it into the wall and watch all of it shatter. You know?
Jesus Christ.
Like, I started off and like there's not even a whiff of it being frustrating. I'm good. I'm having a good time, and then all of a sudden just something switches and I am fuming. Because I just spawn, take a step, and then get shot. Spawn, immediately shot by my teammate. Spawn, shot by a wall bang.
So you're playing hardcore shipment now.
I've been playing hardcore shipment.
Oh, look how the tides turn, you dumb fuck.
I've been playing hardcore shipment.
You were talking shit about it like a couple weeks ago.
I've been playing hardcore shipment. Also, they added meat in to the...
They did add meat into the rotation.
And so I was like, this is going to ruin it. This is awful. And then I forgot about it, and then I hopped on, and it actually made it immensely better. Because it changed it from being like you're playing Rust, Hardpoint, or Dom, and it being you're playing Domination. It's either on Rust or it's on Shipment. And you can vote which map every time.
Yeah.
So you can just lobby hop so much easier for Shipment.
Yeah, it's
infinitely easier.
The map voting in this game is so good because any playlist that has Shipment in it, and it's like
good.
It's like a 2 or 3 map playlist, you are gonna get Shipment. But you can also lobby hop until you get a different map because there are a couple games that are the other map. So it's like I did that when I was going for long shots. I lobby hopped until I got onto Rust. You can't get long shots in Shipment.
Well, you can get SMGs and pistol long shots.
Not ARs and battle rifles.
That is true, but you can get the first 2.
Yeah, I got all my
SMGs.
I already got all my long shots. I don't think you need to do long shots for other shit for MW3 guns.
Yeah,
there might be like one other thing.
It's 80 total, and the Renetti is 25 of them.
Oh yeah, the Renetti. I probably did that one on Shipment.
Yeah, I did that one. I bounced between. But dude, I so fucking mad. It's so infuriating. Constantly just moving and being insta-killed over and over and over again. And when I be shooting a guy and I just like am missing all of the shots. And I'm missing all of my shots and I'm 2 kills into a 3 kills without dying 10 times and I get fucking shot by my goddamn fucking teammate and I want to blow up. I want to explode.
Luckily, the tracking for that challenge is broken on literally everything.
Is it broken on 3 kills without dying, not 3 kills in 1 mag? Because I'm talking about without dying.
Yes, you can die and it still tracks.
That's so weird.
Did we only talk about the kills with magazine thing? Because I also have had that happen on every single gun with the kill streaks. Like, a lot of the priceless challenges are like, get 5 kills without dying 10 times, and I was like, oh, that one's going to be annoying. If I'm trying to go for that on Shipment, not dying and getting 5 kills is kind of hard sometimes. And then you just get 50 kills, and then the challenge completes.
It's so weird.
It's so weird. It's also so good.
Yeah.
It makes getting you just get 50 kills and you're good. You can knock out like 2 or 3 priceless of that in a game.
That was so weird. I looked up at my monitors and I saw the left monitor and I saw us chilling and looked at the right monitor and I'm in the exact same clothes. I've washed them, I swear, but they're the exact same clothes and I felt very weird.
Yeah, I'm wearing a different shirt.
Yeah, you got same pants though.
Same pants. I always wear these pants on the podcast. Because I don't give a fuck.
They're the podcast pants.
They're the pod pants, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm done with Interstellar now.
Yeah.
Just for all the people out there listening.
This guy's got him. This guy's got the MW3 Mastery Grind camos done.
Not 100% because I haven't done all of the DLC stuff, but
Yeah.
I have the camos now.
I'm half a battle pass token away from being able to buy the battle pass. It's sick. I'm excited.
I just unlocked a Ram 7 last night. I still got to get it like leveled up and shit.
So that's the last thing I unlocked.
Yeah, I got to get
Just
that. After that, I'm going straight for the flamethrower. Then I don't give a fuck about the rest of the battle pass.
Is the flamethrower fucked in hardcore?
I think
know?
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't actually seen that many people using it, but I have run into it one time, and I mean it's hardcore, so it was killing pretty quickly.
Do you know if it's affected by EOD?
I don't. I think it might be.
Because when I'm playing, I have EOD and tag mask on every time. I cannot play without it.
Yeah, it's EOD. I feel like I can get away with because I don't really care about getting blown up. But tac mask you have to have. You need tac mask.
Yeah.
That's the non-negotiable.
Honestly, I'm opposite. I need EOD. I need that shit.
No, getting stunned is so fucked. Even with tac mask, it's still bad.
I mean, yeah. Shmee shmup. Dude,
Well,
the amount
we
of
got
fucking
there.
times I've been grenaded and the rocket launcher guy, awful. Just spams everywhere and you just EOD tank it. Easy.
Yeah, that's true.
Still not as bad as Vanguard shipment though.
Oh yeah,
That shit was tough.
Vanguard shipment was ridiculous.
Fucking soldiers were born there, bro.
Fucking freaks of nature resided in there. That was their home, bro.
Dude, and it was great. Best shipment I've played.
Was Vanguard the super fucked? Really?
I that was my favorite shipment. Maybe like the OG shipment is better, but from the ones that like in the modern era of COD, Vanguard shipment is the best shipment. To me, that is the definitive version of shipment. Nah, definitive is strong because it's not, but it's shipment. It's the best one.
All right. And for camo grinding, I really liked this one. But in terms of like actual gameplay, I prefer the like Vanguard or the 2019 style of like being able to hop up on the containers.
I think I just like that. I like that more just outright because I think it allows me to, like, when I'm doing the challenges, I really enjoy just streaking sometimes, and just doing some, and it's way easier when there's more play on the map. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Because oh my god, dude! But just the amount of times that I spawn in inches from a fucker sitting in the goddamn corner, it's awful. Like I've never been this upset about spawns in my life. Like I don't know if they're worse right now than they have been before, but I have never been this upset about the spawns. They are constantly spawning me behind somebody or me next to somebody, or
you in front of somebody else.
Or me in front of somebody, or me into fire. I spawn in and get I do not see my gun, and I'm already shot.
I haven't had that happen to me. I've had ones where I've spawned in and moved and died, but I've never
When
been
I said fire, I mean like bullet fire. To be clear.
Yeah. I realized that like halfway through. It still holds true for me. I don't think I've spawned in and just got maybe like once or twice.
Yo,
but
I spawned in that corner with the crate that's like going this way, so that you can shoot through the wall of the crate to the other corner, and so I just spawn in there and I'm insta dead, and it's awful. And my KD is hovering just above 1.
dude, me too.
I'm
I've
trying
got
so hard to keep it above 1.
I've got like a 0.5 win-loss ratio right now.
Mine, I think, might be worse than that. Mine's really bad.
Yeah, I've got like a 0.5 win-loss, and I've got like a 1.03 KD.
Mine's like 1.02. I keep checking to see how far ahead I am.
Yeah,
how many kills I am ahead of the death.
I don't really care, but every once in a while I'll just go and check and go, oh yeah, still got a 1.0.
Dude, I have not had a 1.0 in a COD in either a long time or ever.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not like I sit at like 0.7, 0.7, 0.75. I'm not very good.
Damn, bro, you suck.
In Cold War I was a lot higher, but that's because in Vanguard I was a lot higher, but because that's because they fucking counted assists as like it was just eliminations, It wasn't kills. But now it's just kills again. But like back then I was at like 1.5, 1.6.
Oh yeah.
Because you just get to fucking tab people.
Yeah, I mean, when you're camo farming, your KD gets fucking tanked.
And the problem is I don't fucking play a lot of MP otherwise. But I have all the bad shit out of the way already. I gotta hit the marksmans, and the snipers are still gonna be tough. But oh my god, I hate challenges that require someone else to do something. Like
which ones?
Like kills while on an injured enemy, and then like
kills on an injured enemy isn't bad though, because I'm pretty sure that one tracks. If you play core, if you just shoot the enemy, they count as an injured enemy.
Weird.
It's weird, but I think you just have to get like 15 kills or whatever in core.
I also don't like the fucking RGL challenge that you have to beg for prox mines.
That one probably took me the longest out of any of the challenges, because I always just had a secondary RGL on, and then anytime I would get in the game, I would go for like hours and hours without seeing any, and then you'd get into one lobby and you get 8 done.
Dude, I was running around and I just see fucking 2 claymores next to each other and my eyes light up. Like it's
You're just running
morning,
engineer 100% of the time, and you're just like, oh.
The problem is I also didn't think about it and was not running engineer.
See, that's the problem. I ran engineer the whole time, so anytime I got in a good lobby, I was just like, all right, this is an RGL game right here.
I did just kind of lock in with it a little bit. I got it in like a bit, like maybe an hour.
Yeah,
these camos I've gotten quick.
Yeah, the RGL one was one that towards the end of the grind, I was getting close, and I was like, I still don't have this RGL done. Let me hop into a core game. One game, finished it. Just hopped in. Because people throw down prox mines and claymores and shit way more in core.
Yeah.
So I just went into one core game, had engineer on, and got that shit done.
Also, Ollie was like, "No, dude, it's actually harder. Like the zombie challenges take longer, but the MP challenges are harder. No, they're not.
There are a couple of annoying MP challenges, but they're not harder.
Maybe they get there because I'm not even on priceless yet.
No, the priceless ones are so easy. There are like 4 annoying priceless challenges.
But no, this shit is like free.
It's mounted long shots with the Holger were mildly annoying. That took me a few games to do. And then you've got to get long shots with the Sidewinder, which is kind of annoying. But both of those you can get done on Rust still.
Yeah.
So you can just set up like watch spawns. Like I got those done in like probably a few games each.
I'm sorry, I just had a flashback to fucking sentry guns because those are the worst.
Those
I
in hardcore
spawn
are
in
so
front
fucked.
of sentry guns constantly.
Yeah,
it's
hardcore
awful.
sentry guns.
And then the amount of times that I'm watching my teammates not shoot the fucker running in front of all of them, and I'm like, oh yeah, surely the 4 guys behind me will kill this one guy. And then I look at the fucking kill feed, and there's just one enemy teammate 4 times, and my entire team is dead, and I'm like, well shit, and then I drop, and I'm the 5th because none of them could get him. And what's worse about all of this is that I want to get so mad and like yell, and I just can't. I cannot yell. I'm so mad and I can't express it because all I want to do is scream and fucking smash my controller into the wall, and I can't do either of those things. One I physically can, the other is just you can't do that one.
Yeah, that's a problem. Dude, the camo. I actually really enjoyed the camo grind pretty much all the way through. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason this year playing shipment, I don't think I got like actually mad one time.
Yeah, I'm borderline shaking, angry. I'm like close. I can feel it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's with this, I just like throw on like a podcast or something, and then I'm just going for it. Like I'm playing shipment, so I kind of set my expectations. I die like 4 times off spawn, and I'm like, can I move, please? And then that's it. And then I can move, and I start killing bitches.
Yeah, the way that it's happened for me is I'll die 4 times, like, can I fucking go, please? And then I die 4 more times, and I go, can I fucking go? And then I get 2 kills, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then I fucking die, and in my head, none of it is the same, and I'm fucking livid. Or I'm on these fucking headshot challenges, and I'm just going.
Dude, honestly, one of the most annoying challenges was the fucking, what was it, the BRs, I think? You have to get 50 headshots on all of them as like a base camo challenge.
No, it's 15.
It's 50 on one of them.
No, it's not.
There was.
I just did all 3 of them earlier. Unless it's priceless,
It's not priceless. It was one of the base challenges. It might not have been BRs. It might have been marksman rifles.
I believe you, but that's the only primary I have done.
One of the guns for like just base camo challenges is 50 headshots for all of them. That one was fucking annoying.
What was it? Was it the last challenge or was it?
No, it was base camo challenge.
Well, I know. Was it the last base camo challenge? Do
I think
you know?
so. Yeah.
Damn it. Because I've got chunks into a lot of them already.
Okay. See, I didn't. You were going through all the guns you had like forged and shit. I didn't catch all of them. Have you done the marksman rifles yet?
No, I've done. I've done BRs, half the ARs, pistols, knives, launchers.
Okay.
Which is, I think, 17 total. I might be missing some because that feels wrong. That number feels incorrect.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's 13. Maybe it's it's 13 because I need to do 3 more rifles, 3 more assault rifles, and then I'm 20 off. I mixed it up. I thought that I had 20. I thought I did 20. Now that I had 20 to go, after I finished assault rifles.
Yeah, I do. I enjoy being done with the grind now and having gone through it because I can just like, I get to just sit back and watch your progress and see you go through all the frustrations of it, and I'm like,
you get to lord over a little bit.
I'm like, hey, look out! I like just like throwing you little tips and stuff of like, hey, look out for this fucking challenge. It's when you get to the. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. It's the priceless challenges. I think I'm trying to go through priceless. There are a couple that are annoying.
I might be able to pull up the tracker.
Oh yeah, because you're actually using it. You can see where you're at from it.
Yeah, I'm not tracking super well. I'm just pulling it up so we can look at the challenges.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, this is a fucking MW3 layout, bro. Look at this shit. It's just fucking.
Oh my god. I mean, how else do you do it on mobile, really?
Yeah, but it's. Yeah, let me look at these fucking marksmans. Okay, it's 50 headshots on the KVD, and it's the second one. So maybe
Oh god, on the
KVD Enforcer, and that one I know I did an MP. So maybe I have those already. Oh no, man!
What are you looking at all the marksman rifles?
It's with all of them.
Yeah, because all the base camo challenges are the same.
I thought you said just one.
No, I might have misspoke or I might have misinterpreted. I don't know. All of the marksman rifles are 50 headshots. One gun isn't that bad. It's annoying, but you get it done. You have to get 50 headshots with all of them.
It's great. Oliver's like, dude, I love the headshot challenge. Those are my favorite ones. Awful.
I hate them.
They're my least. They're now that long shots aren't as prevalent. Headshots are my least favorite.
They are some of the more annoying ones.
I can handle fucking 20 long shots. I can handle 20 long shots on a solid amount of guns. Even if they wanted to do more, it'd be fine. You get in the Meyer order.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where it's at.
You got some substitutions on it or some shit.
No, I'm just looking at where it's at. Yeah, they're not. They're still heading to the store right now, so we're chilling.
Sick. I've been playing Mario Kart with Ox and Jig.
Really?
Yeah, we've been playing Mario Kart 8 because Ox got online, and then we yelled at Jig to get online, and Mac already has online, so we've been playing it.
Sick.
Ox is just enough better to win most of the races. He wins like 65% of the races.
Okay.
We're playing on. We're just playing with normal bots. Not good enough. Like we will get top 3 in the majority of races, because I don't want to not get top 3, but I also want to like have to deal with 9 other like items of people, you know. But I also don't want to lose to him.
Of course, yeah, you're not gonna.
Unless it's clear that you did horrible this race. and it's irritating. And then Ollie like assumed that Ox would try hard it, and then Ox is like, "No, dude, I'm not." And I'm like, "Fucking kill yourself." It's the worst shit. It's the worst shit when someone who is winning something consistently is like, "No, dude, I'm like not even that good." And it's always Ox. Every time he's like, "Dude, I'm not even that good." I'm like, I'm not even like, I'm just chilling. I'm just getting on a vibe. And he's just the best one by a good chunk. Any game that he was playing before we were here, he is way better than us at. And I hate it.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Fuck
you, Ox.
That's why I love Rocket League. Because it's like the only game that I'm like actually at the level of everyone else, at least. Every other game, I feel like I'm a step down. I'm just not as good at games. Like you're formulating an answer to try to not hurt my feelings, but also tell me that I am worse at every game.
Jack, you suck.
I'm not good at games. I'm just not as good.
I just kind of lost where I was for a second.
That's fair.
I just kind of got hit with the brain fog.
Also, because our last ep did not go exactly how I was hoping it would, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't, like, go horribly. It didn't go necessarily unexpected, because, like, we kind of prepped for that,
Yeah.
you know? But because it didn't go as well as I wanted it to, I want to do a gummy ep again.
Oh, you hit one of those soon?
I want to hit, like a 20 milligram, 25 milligram gummy ep.
Okay, I'm down.
Where I'm, like...
Allegedly.
Where I'm just, like, a little bit... I'm, like, over here the whole time, and I think that we're straight up. You know?
Yep. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I want to do it again. It's fun.
Oh yeah, after that episode, by the way, that same night,
Oh yeah,
we went out for Jack's birthday. We went out to watch the fucking what was it? Pacers Lakers.
It was
game?
Pacers Lakers in the in-season tournament final.
Yeah, you can talk a little bit about that because
Yeah.
it's your thing.
Actually, I want to hear from your perspective. Also, because I've been talking most of the time and my voice hurts. I don't want to
That's
talk
fair.
anymore. And also, it is interesting to hear from your perspective as someone who does not know basketball, like at all.
Okay, so this was a thing proposed to me as just like, oh, you know, we're gonna go out to the bar, hang out, and watch the game. And I was
21.
like, yeah, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me actually do it. Let me actually go out and like get out there and do fun things.
I was hyped. You were like, I'm down, and I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna throw it out there because why not? And it would be hype if you went. And then you said yes, and I was like, we're fucking in. We win these.
Yeah, your dad was talking about it to me at some point at work. He like mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there." And he was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I didn't.
I had to be like, is that okay? Like, I talked with Jack. I thought he would have talked to
Yeah,
you.
I realized after I asked you, after like I confirmed that you and Mac were going, that I wasn't super clear about it. And I was like, it's fine because it's my fucking birthday and they're not
Yeah.
going to shut me down. And like worst case scenario, they're just going to be like, yeah, just pay for your own shit, you know, which
Yeah.
they also didn't do. So it was a
Yeah, they
W.
also they paid for me and Mac, which was good because I got a lot of money worth of stuff. I got like
Yeah.
3 drinks and a like $20 burger. Fucking crazy.
See, that's crazy. We're very. This is not me judging you, but it's crazy. I would never, ever, ever do that. I look on a fucking menu, and if that number is above 13, I'm like, I don't want. It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a level of that where it's like, you know, you don't want to go too crazy, but if they're
Yeah.
if they're offering for it and it's, you know, I know your dad's good to cover that. Like he's not going to be struggling.
Yeah. I hate doing it.
That's fair. I do understand that.
You just, especially when I'm on someone else's dollar. I like it's part of what I'm thinking about. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Hate it so much.
Yeah, you know what though? I will say, absolutely worth it because that burger that I had was one of the best fucking burgers I've eaten in my life. It was actually so fucking good.
You were excited about it.
Yeah, I was excited because I was like, holy shit. Like, I wasn't even sure if I was going to get anything, and then I kind of got fucked because my original order, they didn't have any chicken left, and it was like 9 or 10, I think.
It's like when I went to a Packer game for my birthday in like 20. When I turned 16 and we went to an Applebee's and sat down and they said we don't have any beef. Like we were like, it's been a long day. Let's just fucking go somewhere. Let's not like gamble on some like small restaurant being good because like maybe it's shit. So let's just fucking go to Applebee's. It's whatever. Sit down. I'm like, can I get a burger? And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's so fucking
like-
funny. How do you run out of beef as an Applebee's?
I was like, it's a fucking Saturday night in Green Bay, Wisconsin. There is football tomorrow, and there is no beef. I'm pissed.
Fucking crazy.
All right, keep going. I'm cutting you off a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. It's that, honestly, that was my biggest takeaway of that night. Was like, the game was actually kind of fun. I found I was getting into it towards the end. I almost said the Packers. The Pacers They were like just behind the entire time until the end, and then it just kind of got away from them.
Yeah.
So it's the ending wasn't as hyped as I hoped it would be, but I was getting into it for a bit. They were sitting at like 5-ish points behind for like most of the game.
Pacers were about 5 to 10 points behind, and then with like a few minutes left, we pulled it within 2. And the bar went crazy.
Dude, it was so loud. Every time they scored, everyone was like, "Oh!"
It's great, dude. It's so fun. Sports in bars where everyone's on the same page is amazing. Especially like when I went for fucking March Madness. Everyone's always on the same page because no one actually gives a shit about any of the schools. We all just want to watch some crazy shit. No one cares at all about who wins. So if somebody hits a shot, everybody jumps, and it's awesome.
Dude, it's great. That was really fun. I actually enjoyed the like basketball part of it a little bit more than I thought I would.
And what's also interesting to take away from that is that like I was on Twitter after the game, like trying to, because fucking Pacers are my team, so I was trying to, I want to see what people were saying about the Pacers, and everybody was like, "Damn, the refs were bad a little bit." People say that after every game, so you know, whatever. And also the Lakers have a very good defense, so they were like, "Damn, somehow they made the Pacers not that fun," which is like, because they are so fun. Like that game was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
But like the offense of the Pacers is like schematically a very fun time. The point guard just runs up the court and then just sprints to the fucking like to the hoop essentially, and then if someone's open, he will make the most fucking bullshit thing you've ever seen, and will just flip it over to the guy for a wide open shot, and then everybody's like, and we hit all of them every time.
That's sick.
Like for context, I went to a game about a month ago, and in that game we scored 155 points, and on my birthday against the Lakers we scored like 112. So we scored like 40 more points. It was nuts.
Jesus.
And that's what the offense is. Great. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's sick. So yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah. I had a fun time at your birthday.
Yeah. I was just like slow drinking in the corner because I'd already had fucking 5 shots on the podcast. And every time I said that to my mom, she was like, that's so many. And I'm like, is it?
It is a lot.
But yeah, I had a couple of drinks. And then my stomach hurt really bad, and I stopped drinking.
Dude, I kept ordering drinks off of your mom's recommendation, and they were all just not it.
my mom just drinks straight bourbon all the time, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it. I was like, I just want something really fruity, and she was like, okay, I got you, and it was the most mid shit I've ever tasted. Dude, that fucking Long Island barely, like, I think they fucked up the Long Island that I got, because I was drinking it, and it just kind of tasted like alcohol.
They just tried to, like, they just forgot to split it with something else. It's just
it's
straight fucking whatever
straight
the fuck
liquor.
it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know alcohol.
We went to a bar and drank. We don't know the fuck. I at no point asked for a specific drink. I said, give me what she has. Because Mac had like a lemonade thing.
Yeah, that was fucking good.
That's what we had at fucking Disney World, allegedly. Because we would never drink underage.
Yeah, I wish I had like known about that before, because I absolutely would have slammed some of those down.
Yeah, they were good little sippies.
Yeah.
And then Mac immediately found the cup on Amazon. She was like, it was like a little fucking, just like a straight just went out, and she just looked it up and like, yep.
Like a cone.
Yeah, like a cone, and she just found it. She was like, yep, I got 12 of them. $46. I can buy them right now. And I was like, you do not do that. That's an awful idea.
Yeah, dude, I talked with your mom a lot about going out and eating at like local restaurants. That was fun.
That's what my mom has a client. She's a massage therapist, and one of the people who she gives massages to, like, they're all like rich. They all have a lot of money because they fucking frequently go get a massage, which is freak shit. But like they all have a lot of money, so they're just like, yeah, you want to like go out to lunch? So she has like a friend who she gets lunch with in some random spot across the city once a week.
Dude, it's crazy. She eats at so many fucking places.
All the time.
So I can just ask her, like, what's the best chicken spot? What's the best burger place? And she'll just have, like, an answer. And I'm willing to bet that I'm going to go to a couple of those places and I'm going to go, holy shit, this is the best burger I've ever eaten. Like, I'm
You'll do that 8 times as you progressively find better burgers. And then you'll find out that in the end, the best burger, double quarter pounder.
doesn't get better than McDonald's, baby.
A burnt double quarter pounder is the best it gets.
There's nothing higher.
I also, when we were in the bar, like, because, you know, obviously TVs are all really loud and they're playing a bunch of ads. Every time the Burger King ad would come on, you could hear a couple people singing it because everybody knows it now.
BK, have it your way.
I try to sing it, but my voice cannot do it. It won't function.
Bro's gonna go, BK.
BK, your way. You rule. That last part was good. I got there.
You hit the notes.
I hit the last one.
Yeah, you hit the last notes. That's what I meant.
hit you rule. Best Burger King ad, though, was that fucking dude slithering up to the triple Whopper and fucking just opening up his jaw. Dude, it's such a good video.
That shit's crazy.
The way he slithers up to it, bro. Bro, me and Mac are watching Chowder. And
Yo, I fucking love Chowder.
It's so funny. Dude, there's an episode where they're trying to, I think, dry out meat, and they have them in massive, like, rectangular prisms.
Okay.
And there's, like, a ton of them, and they have them lined up like you're knocking over dominoes. And they're like, so we'll let them dry. This is how we'll get it good. And they not only are they shaped completely like dominoes, they also have the dots on them like dominoes, but they're just supposed to be meat. And they're also I say they're lined up.
Yeah.
And then they just get fucking pushed over.
Of course they do.
Dude, and then because Chowder knocks it over, and then he sends Chowder. He's like, Chowder, you got to do something important. Go in the corner and hold that spoon. And he's just like, this. I do this. He's just holding the spoon in the corner. He's like, you're doing fucking great. And then he fucking holds it too hard and it squirts out of his hand and fucking hits a domino. Knocks him all over. And also there's an episode where, like, it's a weird episode. It wasn't very good, if I'm being honest with you. It was like my least favorite one of the ones we watched. But there's this like fucking balloon guy that like has like a valet. Dude, okay, it's an insane scene. So it's like balloon guy who's super rich has a valet who in this moment is a cat who we do not know anything about. You come to find out that the cat is voiced by George Takei.
Oh my god.
Who just says meow. Like that's all he's there to do. That's all awesome. He's there to do, and he's in like I don't know if he's in any more episodes. I think he might just show up to a Chowder episode to say meow like 8 times and then leave.
That's fucking funny.
But it's crazy because they're trying to sell this thing to this fucking guy, and this guy is like, he walks in, he's like a rich, like the vibe is rich older guy who's like and then you learn that he's like a fucking pig with how he eats. He's like fucking stealing food from Chowder, who's like, I just want the food, and he's like, no. Okay. I eat first, and then he eats all of it. And he walks up to Chowder and just looks at him, and is like, he just can't stop looking at him, and is like, looking at him and like testing shit out, you know, and like gauging like various things to like what quality of like body Chowder has, and he's like, I want the kid for the day. And I was like, what?
What the fuck?
You want what? And he's like, if I don't get the kid, I'm not doing it. And then the guy's like, take him to have the kid. And I was like, if this show is not for children, this scene is very different.
Jesus.
It definitely felt like he was getting sex trafficked, bro.
Oh my god.
It was insane. Like beat for beat, it is like in a some documentary about like sex trafficking, and like this is like a dramatic, like, oh my god, what's the word? What do you
like? Dramatic retelling?
Yeah, but it's like somethingalization.
Recontextualization?
Something like that. I don't know. Repicture it, something like that. And where it's insane, where like he's getting sex trafficked. It's an insane scene. It's crazy. And also, there's an episode where the whole thing is that he can't pee in front of anybody,
Okay.
and for whatever reason, the pee is growing in him, and he becomes a big old ball. Whatever.
Not the chowder inflation episode.
It is a chowder inflation episode. He just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then in the next episode, not because it's one of the kid shows that has 2 11-minute episodes in a 22-minute slot.
Yep.
In the next episode, he pisses himself in front of both of the people that he was in the bathroom with. You good?
I'm trying to unlock my phone and it just ain't going. What the fuck?
Turn it off. Turn it back on. Scrimp.
All right, whatever.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
That he has an entire episode about not being able to piss, and then, in the next episode, he pisses his pants in front of both of them. Like, same app. It is not 4 minutes later.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, what the hell?
That's pretty funny.
But dude, it's so fun to watch every episode and then just scroll through the IMDb. And just be like, oh, that's that guy.
There's that guy.
Also, fucking
George Takei.
The Rada guy is fucking Joe DiMaggio. Insane.
Fucking crazy.
Literal goat. He was like the only one who wasn't immediately on board for Futurama, right?
I think so.
That it was like, we got everybody back, but we're not sure about Bender yet.
Yep. And then everybody was like, what the fuck do you mean you don't have Bender back?
Yeah, like, you can't just not have Bender. And they kind of fucking fucked Bender up. He was not as funny in that season.
It just wasn't a great season of Futurama.
It wasn't great, but also Bender isn't doing shit ever.
Yeah.
And it's never interesting.
Yeah.
He should always have like a way that he's gonna win here, you know. But the win is just like strippers, drugs, or alcohol. Like, that's it. That's how he wins.
Yeah, I agree. They didn't do shit with him.
Yeah,
Stupid ass Futurama.
Bender are some of my favorite apps. Bender's probably my favorite character in the show.
He's a good character.
I don't know like because like when I watched Futurama, I watched it purely within my own bubble, right? Like I didn't watch it because I knew someone else was watching it. I just watched it at home in the fucking living room because I got suspended for punching Sean or slapping Sean. I got suspended for 2 days for slapping Sean, and I watched all of Futurama in that time.
Crazy.
I missed some episodes. I was asleep, but like I didn't miss many, and I saw most of them, and so I like my opinion on it or my understanding of it. Like, there is not even a hint of what do other people like. Like, is Bender like the fan favorite? Is he the fan favorite, or is it like Fry or Leela, or is it Zoidberg? I don't know. Zoidberg became a lot more. It's really funny how in the earlier seasons the show is Fry, Bender, and Leela, who are set to do something by Farnsworth, and the other people who work there are just kind of also there and are doing the things they would do, but they're always side characters. And now they're like damn near same level as like Fry and Leela. They get like nearly as much screen time. It's interesting.
Yeah, I kind of got lost when you were talking there.
That's fair. Yeah, you stopped inputting, and I was like, oh no.
I kind of just got lost in the sauce.
You've been spacing out
A little bit.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just like I don't know if you know this, but I'm sick a little bit.
Dude, you paused when you went I'm good and paused. I thought you were just gonna go, yeah, I'm good. I would have lost it.
That would have been pretty good. Jack, can I rant to you about something?
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick. It's I'm sure you've probably seen this going on in the background a little bit. What the fuck is going on at Twitch, man?
I don't know.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
I don't even know like where to start or what to say about what they're doing, cuz like,
are we talking specifically right now about the nudity shit?
Yeah, specifically about that, cuz it's like before that change, there was a lot of shit on Twitch that was very clearly like risque stuff, which like I'm not anti-sex work and all that, but on a platform that is like frequented by children, having that show up on the front page is not a good thing.
So personally, I think that if they've got like it's not front paged, and it's behind like an 18 plus. What I don't, they can do what they want.
I agree with that.
Fuck even like the artistic. They could do porn. I don't give a shit.
I agree with that.
That'd be funny as dude if you're just like done with the critical stream. Let's go see.
Let's go to Twitch 18.
Let's go see all my favorite streaming porn stars. Let's see how they're getting fucked right now. Let's go check it out.
I agree. That's something I was going to talk about is like clearly Twitch on some level wants to allow this type of thing.
Yeah.
Just make a separate like 18 plus thing that like you have to have like some level of like age verification or something and then keep it separated and then don't have any of the cuz like right now a lot of what it is just people like pushing the bounds as much as they can so that they can do like effectively softcore porn and have it recommended to children. That's what's happening.
That's crazy.
That's the problem with it. And then they pushed out this change for artistic nudity, which in theory on a base level I think is a good thing.
Yeah, I saw it and was like people aren't going to like this.
But
I'm go for it.
Cuz they were pretty specific in the rules. They gave clear guidelines on it. And for the sake of artists, because I'm pro sex work and pro artist, very good change because artists have a lot more freedom to like do their art and do anatomy and stuff without getting fucked over for it.
Yeah, because I feel like in like the online art making scene, I feel like most of it's porn. Maybe not most of it.
A lot of it is,
but way more of it is porn than like the non-online.
It's also not specifically porn. It's specifically artistic nudity, which is just like if you draw like a reference for a character and they're naked, like you're fine, but you also can't draw someone just getting like dogged.
Yeah. Dude, when people make it just like the fucking pictures of a wolf with like a 12-inch cock is so funny, bro.
But yeah, they pushed out this change, which is a good change in theory, but then a lot of the streams are just like getting recommended in like the art tab and stuff. Like they're just showing up for people.
Can't be that.
No good. We're like I don't know if any of them made it front page, but you can just without any age verification or anything, just go in and like scroll through and find a bunch of streams like that. And also the amount of fucking people who thought, oh, artistic nudity, that must mean that my VTuber model can be naked on stream. So many motherfuckers who did that.
So funny, bro.
And then people just having like pictures of like naked characters on screen because it was like drawn art. Like a lot of people tried to take advantage of this immediately. And then Twitch was just like, we're good actually. And then they rolled back the fucking change.
Yeah. It's
all just a mess. It's all just a mess. The easiest solution is either ban it outright or lean all the way into it and completely separate it out. And they're not doing either. They're trying to go both ways with it, where it's like, you know, we're a platform where anyone can be here and like we're family friendly and it's gaming content, streams, but also they're like they want to give creators freedom, and I think part of it is also they know that they get a lot of money from advertisers and stuff from children, there's a lot of viewers to be had in that type of content. I don't think they want to lose that. Yeah. Yeah, and they're just going in between, and it is the worst possible thing that they could be doing with it.
Yeah, because also the fucking I haven't like I read like headlines of it. I haven't like I usually watch like Mogul Mails for my info on this shit, and I have not watched it this time. Okay. Just kind of haven't seen it, so I'm taking all of my info from you. As far as I knew, they did have a full separate tab. I didn't know, but they just keep fucking. Like, I feel like they're not going to make a full tab for it like they should if they want it on there. Because then they have a full fucking tab for what amounts to porn. Right?
Yeah.
Or for what, like, is going to be porn. Like, while there's a lot of people who aren't going to be doing that, if there's fucking porn on it, then it's porn. You know? For like, checking a category, that's too tough. And also because Twitch has this fucking like Wild West vibe where guidelines are not held up consistently between people for whatever reason, you know? It's bad.
Yeah, I like it shouldn't just be like a separate category or something. I don't think that they should have like, oh, this is the 18 plus category. Make it like a whole separate thing. it takes you to like a different landing page or like a different like website almost. That's still Twitch, but it's like a whole other thing.
They have Twitch and they have Squirm. Sign up for squirm.tv today.
Oh my fucking god.
Your favorite streamers. All here, all parts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. That's so good. Fucking Squirm.
Yeah, I was like, Twitch can also work sexually, but they've already used that one.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That one's out of the hat. We gotta pick a new one out of the hat.
That's so fucking funny. But yeah, just some kind of like separate thing that has like Twitch branding, but is like very clearly, and then take all of the shit that's on base Twitch and just go back to like more strict guidelines. It's for everyone.
Can't be anything.
No sexual content or anything of any kind, and force shit more evenly for people, and then have like the Twitch 18+ section where creators can like have their freedom and like do that type of shit. But they're just going halfway with it.
Yeah, they're just fucking it up really bad. They just cannot lock it in at all.
Just doing the worst possible thing. It's fucking crazy. Like I saw a tweet from someone who was like a minor of them just scrolling through a Twitch page and seeing a bunch of streams that very clearly had like NSFW content, and they were just like, "Why the fuck can I see this? I'm 17."
To be fair.
I mean, sure, but also like
they
in terms of like regulations and like a site allowing content,
yes,
a minor should not be seeing that stuff just like
Yeah.
on their page scrolling through without any age verification or censoring or anything.
To be fair, that is what Pornhub does. You just type in Pornhub and it pulls it up.
That is true.
I was on that shit when I was like 13, and I was late. I was on it at 13, and I was on that shit late.
Bro's a late bloomer.
Everybody else talking about like, dude, I was like 9 years old, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's crazy. 9 years old is insane.
Yeah, the only like, just like sexual thought that I had pre the age of like 12 was fucking Poison Ivy and Batman and Robin. She's so bad, bro.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And I was like, to be fair, I was also like 4. I was at my grandma's house and I was 4, and I was like, what is going on right now? This is different. What is she, and why do I need more of it? She's supposed to be a bad guy.
But she makes me feel good. Yeah, I don't know. I just had to rant about that a little bit because Twitch is fucking stupid. They make almost a good change, but then they do it poorly, and then people take advantage of it, and then they roll it back. Crazy.
They're trying to always win with everyone. I feel like now that I feel like Kick existing could be a W for Twitch, because they can just like all the fuckers who would like be a piece of shit about it. Now they can just go, and they're not gonna stay here and keep yelling about it. They can go over there.
That's true.
You know, because they'll allow it. They'll allow whatever over there.
Yeah, Kick is a fucking wasteland of a platform.
Awful. It's just all gambling. Insane. Not all gambling, but it's all
just
gambling.
Gambling and the worst people you've ever seen in your entire life.
It's just it's not good.
Man, it's like there's not like a good solid streaming platform right now. Like Twitch is fucking up constantly and doing dumb shit, and it's hard to grow your channel if you're just a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Kick is Kick. And then
that is exactly what I was gonna say.
Like you don't need to say anything more. And then YouTube, in my experience, has been the best thing. But even that, like YouTube has plenty of its own problems.
Yeah, I think the active streaming experience, and not even I think the full streaming experience on YouTube is just kind of bad.
Yeah, like it's just not as good as Twitch, except that Twitch has like, 'cause like you go on YouTube and at least like if you have monetization, you're getting a 70-30 split, 100%.
Yeah,
that's good. That I really like. It's easier to grow your channel. You can like YouTube will push you out if you're doing the right things, and you can grow your channel, which you really can't do that well on Twitch.
Yeah.
But then just the viewer and the streaming experience just isn't as good.
Yeah, it's just not as good. Outright. Which is the only fucking thing keeping them in business, bro. Them being Twitch and Kick.
Yeah,
If
YouTube is definitely still like usable, but it's just not as good.
If YouTube was as good as Twitch or Kick, they're dead.
Yeah, like if like YouTube could just be the streaming thing, but they're not quite.
I feel like it's crazy they haven't made that push yet to like just kill them. You can just kill them.
I don't think they need to though. I don't know if they're like looking to do that because I don't like they already have a presence in the streaming world, and I don't know if they like.
Maybe they don't want that baggage.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like a lot of the big streamers are they have a reputation. You know?
Yeah, everybody's got something.
And it's either you kill Twitch and they're either gonna move to Kick or they're gonna go to YouTube. And I think a lot of those people YouTube doesn't want as like figureheads for the platform.
Yeah, they're just like purposefully being like, no. Like I feel like they keep signing all the very unproblematic people.
Yeah, like because they're still pushing streaming enough that like there's like they're in the conversation right now of streaming platforms.
Yeah, and it did not used to be that.
Did not used to be. They're there. It is a decent streaming platform.
It's not horrible.
Not horrible.
Also, you know, fucking Ludwig has his like YouTube change Truffle TV thing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that shit just fixes it, and it's like as good as Twitch.
Sick.
So you should get it, use it on your stream, push it, be part of the system.
yeah. When I stream.
Oh yeah, Fred, you haven't done that. How you feeling on that? How's that going?
I think I might be done.
You're done?
I might be. I don't know for sure, but I might be done.
I
might be done on this channel.
You'll archive it, call it a day?
Maybe. I don't know if that's where I'm going with it yet. I'm not sure what the plan is.
Now,
I don't know.
If you decide to be done, is there a world where there's we'll go out with a bang and we do something?
If I end, I started my Nightmare series, I'd want to like go through and like I was thinking about that. I was like, I started the series, I did one episode, and then I haven't uploaded since basically. So I'd probably want to go through and like try and finish that and like just end on a good series, have that run, and then call it after that.
All right.
Maybe there's something else I could do. I don't know if I want to end on like I don't know if what you're getting at, but I don't know if I'd want to do like a big final charity stream or anything.
Okay.
Maybe could do that. That's not something I actually thought about before this, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything you don't want to do. You know.
Yeah. But
yeah,
it's just.
Now, if you do it, are you gonna archive or are you gonna rebrand?
I mean, I might do stuff on a different channel, but the main like Sky YouTube channel, I don't think I'm gonna use it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking are you gonna archive that channel or are you gonna rebrand it?
I think so. Yeah.
And now I'm intrigued. If you do anything again, how is that gonna? I'm intrigued as to how that's gonna go.
Like on a different channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it'd go. I don't know what type of content I'd even be making.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of ideas for stuff, but I've never actually been able to like have the push to do it. That was unfortunate, but
I wasn't. That nod was just me going like, yeah. I wasn't gonna acknowledge it. I was singing earlier. That was bad.
your voice is fucked from being sick. You can't help it.
You could also be like, yeah, no, throat's a little weird.
My throat does hurt tremendously right now.
If you had said that, I would have been like, all right.
That was just a normal voice crack though. That was not a sick voice crack. My throat hurts a lot. That wasn't that.
Mine's been not that bad today. But this is around the time that it usually gets pretty bad.
Mine has felt a little bit better. I think I feel just a little bit better today, which is good.
Right. You want to fucking throw any YouTube ideas out that you've been thinking about?
I think
Sam.
I talked with you about this. I kind of want to just do like a COD commentary style channel on my second channel.
Yeah.
Just like OG, just roll up, talk about whatever the fuck, and have some COD gameplay in the background. I think that could be fun. Because there's a lot of just like random shit that kind of pops up in my head that I'd want to talk about that I either like forget about by the time the podcast rolls around, or it's just stuff that I don't want to bring up.
Yeah, I'm. You said that, and then my thought was like, I'm interested as to whatever you want to talk about looks like. You know?
Yeah.
Because usually you're just like you're conscious of what other people want to do, or you're overly conscious of it, and you're not talking about what you want because other people are there, and I'm just interested as to what that looks like. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it looks like, because now that I'm here thinking about it, I can't think of any of the shit that was in my head before.
Yeah, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking about that. Other than that, I don't know. We've talked about doing like 1v1 stuff outside of this channel and just doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Well,
I don't know.
We'll fucking figure it out.
We'll talk about it, because when we were talking about it, I was kind of in on the idea, and every time you've brought it up now, I've kind of just gone, not right now though. I don't want to do that right now.
The next 1v1?
Yeah, like.
Well, I sent you the one a bit ago, and you were like, yeah.
I think you brought it up a couple times.
And then I brought up the last one, which was the new challenge, which I think we should do. That one I think is interesting.
Yeah. But the last couple times it's been mentioned, I've just been kind of like, eh.
Yeah. I know you talked a while ago about doing a fucking BO4 fucking like video essay on why
I've thought about that still. Before MW3 came out, I was really kind of thinking through ideas on like making a video that's like, MW3 Zombies is probably going to be really good, like, before it came out. Just, like, all the shit that they could do with it.
We should have done that. We should have fucking done that. That would have been so good.
Could have been hype, because all the shit that I was thinking about that would have been good is what's good about it.
Yeah, like, it is insane how we were both fucking spot on.
We were locked in on it. Dude, we haven't done a lot of the new zombie stuff. A lot of that just has been, like, timing on us hasn't lined up.
Yeah, it's been, my schedule has been tough. I've been waking up at midnight, 1 a.m. most nights.
Yeah, which is fine. It's a little bit frustrating for me.
I'm trying. I'm
like,
struggling.
Yeah, you're good. I'm not worried about it. But also, I'm so in on the zombies this year. It's so fucking fun. I want to do all the new shit. And it's, like, the one game that we almost got to play, the new shit, you crashed out as soon as you got in the dark ether. I blue screened
like the second we got into the dark ether.
So fucked.
It was, and I was just like, all right, I'm done.
I still have all my shit. Would you be down to see if Ollie wants to play and hop on like after pod and just see if we can run it?
I'm not sure. There is football today. Did I communicate that with you?
Oh, you did. God damn it.
I'm not sure when I'm leaving, so I might be fine, because the Colts play at 4:30, and I gotta go to that. Also, I'm happy because earlier when I was in our DMs and you started DMing and I was in them, it was me checking if I had brought up that there was football today. Because I was like, I swear to God we talked about it, and I forgot that we talked for a bit when we got the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Dude, I went to message Jack about something this morning, and as soon as I started typing, I just see a new message. Insane.
It happens like all the time.
Because we both just tab into DMs at the same time. It like constantly.
Like it's fucked up. This happens. Like this has happened double-digit times probably.
Oh yeah, like all the time.
It's crazy.
It happens to people that I'm like close with a lot.
It doesn't for me. It only happens to you.
It's only really. You just started fucking going. Goddamn.
I'm leaning back. I'm big chilling.
I guess I say people.
It'd be really funny.
I say people that are close to me. It only has really happened with you and with Ninja. It happened all the time with her.
That makes sense.
Or I'd like tab into DMs and she'd start typing and I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like all the time.
Oh yeah. Continue your thought.
That was it.
Okay. Do you have another thing that you're trying to move on to that's like a good transition?
Not a good. I have another thing that I just remembered that I wanted to bring up. That's just a small thing, but you can say your thing first.
My thing is also super short.
What do you got?
I told you earlier that I'm playing your team lead in the fantasy football playoffs this week.
Oh, yep.
First of all, I fucking clutched out a pick. Like,
let's go.
Like I had a defense on, and they played on Thursday, and I was like, and that team's quarterback got hurt, and I was like, I want to pick up the team they're playing because they're going to do better against them because their quarterback is gone. So I dropped the old defense, picked up the new defense. The new defense scored 3 times what they were projected for. The old defense scored -5 points.
Oh my god.
Genuinely, if I didn't do that, I think I lose.
Damn.
Like, that, I believe, is going to be the difference.
Bro, clutch the fuck up.
I clutched the fuck up. Like just, I didn't really think about it. And then the game started. I watched the first 2 drives, and then I passed out. And then I woke back up, turned on my phone, and it was like, historic 63-21 rout. And I was like, what the fuck happened here?
Oh my god.
Pulled up my phone, and I was just like, oh my god, I saved my life. I saved everything.
That's fucking hype. Why did you just like jump like that?
I don't know, but I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, because when I realized it, I hit my fucking pillow in the bed because I was like, holy shit, I clutched it up.
Okay, I see.
And then, but the small thing that I was actually gonna say was that I was trying to think of something because like it's known in the league that I'm playing for my dad's team, and so I was trying to think of something that I could send you in to say to Don, or the to say to him. And I was like, I gotta think of something that would be funny. And the only thing I could think of was you telling him to kill himself. And I was like, you can't do that. Like,
yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Like that can't pass like the close friends and family sphere. You can't do it.
Yeah,
and for most people, just friends. But I tell my fucking dad to kill himself frequently. On Halloween, I was telling my 12-year-old sister and her friend to kill themselves while they were walking away from the fucking house.
Jesus Christ.
They both looked at me and went. It was really funny.
God damn.
But yeah,
You're
I couldn't.
A menace, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything other than kill yourself, and I was like, I'll just do nothing then.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
I'm good on saying that to my team lead at work.
I also knew you wouldn't say it, so I wasn't even gonna try it. But yeah, I thought about that like a few days ago. Like I think I thought about that on Thursday, and I was like, I'll wait to tell her until the podcast. What was your small thing?
So I've been listening to like I've been listening to a lot of like podcasts and shit recently, like more than normal. And I feel like, at least with the shit that I've been listening to, the state Indiana has been brought up so much more than I've like ever noticed before. I don't know if I just heard it a couple times and started paying attention, and that like it definitely could just be a thing of like, I'm paying attention to it, so I'm hearing it a lot. But I feel like it's like the state Indiana just has like come up very often in shit that I'm listening to.
You know why? Like what is it? Like what's being talked about?
It's just like random shit. It'll just like pop up in like whatever. Like it's in different places randomly. Like I was listening to Fuckface, and they're
It's still an insane name for a fucking podcast.
It's so good. It's so good. I was listening to that, and one of the guys, they're all remote. One of them lives in Canada, and all of the rest of them live in Texas. And so the dude in Canada ordered a porta potty for one of the guys on the show. It's a whole thing.
Okay, cool.
Got a porta potty. It shipped from Indiana to Texas. And they mentioned that a couple times on the podcast, just randomly. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. Indiana porta potty.
Yeah, for me, if I hear Indiana, if someone bring up Indiana, I like perk up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me for real.
I'm trying to think of a specific example. It's been mentioned on this podcast before, like other times. Dude, fucking crazy shit. They took all of the places that the hosts were born and calculated the center place. Deputy, Indiana.
We win.
That's like the epicenter of fuckface is in Deputy, Indiana.
I don't know where that is.
Neither do I, but it's here. It's in Indiana.
We did win.
I was watching a fucking Northern Lion clip, and he was talking about his time in Florida, and he was just making like a comparison, and he was like, yeah, like fucking like those MFers living in Indianapolis, and I was like, whoa,
hey, chill out, bro. Don't say that shit.
But I was also like, he mentioned Indiana though. I think he said it in like a backhanded but slightly positive connotation of like. At least it's like Indiana and not like Ohio or something.
Yeah.
Some shit
Those
like that.
dumb fuckers in Indiana, their only luck in life is that they weren't a little further to the left.
But it's I like I don't know. I feel like Indiana is like a couple steps below like the big places of like
Oh,
it
yeah.
getting mentioned. Like
We're-
that's
we're-
just not something I've ever noticed or paid attention to until recently.
To
But
me,
it's like
we're just far enough down that we're not going to get talked about.
yeah, it's like you got the big places. You got like California, LA. There's like Texas that comes up, Florida,
Yeah, you got
New York.
You got like your big three in like cities.
Yep.
Because to me, like how much a state is talked about is heavily reliant on how big their biggest city is.
Yeah.
So we have a big city.
Yeah.
It's insane. We have a big city. We have the biggest race in the world. We have like we have two major sports teams,
Yeah.
and fucking we still get dodged like all the time.
I mean, hey, it almost to me feels like the perfect level of like we're not one of the places, but we're just high enough that like it comes up sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And it's I've been paying attention to it, and I've just been noticing it, and every time it happens, I'm just like, that's me. That's our state.
So I have also seen Indiana being talked about more, but mine is more understandable because a lot of it's the Pacers. And
Oh yeah.
And because like the Pacers have not been actually good or interesting. We were good for a little bit in 2018, and then our best player tore his ACL, and then we stopped being good. And then we weren't good until like 2014, which we were really good. But since then, we haven't been any good. So we're getting talked about, which is exciting. And then I saw some fucking guy, like LA got the Super Bowl in 2027 again. They had it like 2 years ago, and they're having it again. And everybody was like, dude, we're fucking never gonna get another Super Bowl in Indianapolis, bro. That shit was good. They did it really well. And I was like,
Love to see it.
I remember how scared I was. I was there, and I got so scared. Because I remember I grabbed a pizza at one point, and I turned around, and I could not see my parents. And I was like 9, and I was horrified. I was like, in my head, like, it's what's crazy is that I'm realizing in this moment right now that my thought process has never changed. Because something that I was thinking about, or something that I told my parents about and Mac about recently, is that when I like am going to do something, like my mom will be like, oh, can you get some of the fucking, we left like a bag or two of groceries in the car, can you go grab it? I'd be like, yeah, I got it. And I'll leave, and as I'm walking out, the only thing I'm thinking about as I'm going out is, yeah, that's the last thing they're ever going to hear me say. I'm going to get stabbed out here. I'm going to get stabbed and die out here, and they're not going to know for like 5 minutes. They're like, wait, where'd Jack go? And I think that every time I like go and do something.
Jesus.
And I'm realizing that I've never switched. Because in fucking 2012, I turned around and didn't see my parents, and I was like, this is where I get taken. I'm gonna get kidnapped right now. Because there are so many people, and I have no idea where my parents are. I will get lost and taken. This is what's gonna happen. Oh, hey, Mom. That's exactly what happened. It was bad. Because there were so many people there.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So many fucking people. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's just an observation that I made though.
Yeah.
The like Indiana thing. It's like on one of the recent episodes. I'm listening to the recent shit and then also going through the backlog and catching up.
Mm-hmm.
And on one of the recent episodes, a couple of them are basketball fans, and they were talking about the Pacers, and I was just like, that's the Indiana Pacers.
Tyrese Halliburton, he's so good.
Dude, yeah, he fucking mentioned Halliburton, and I was like, I know him.
He's so
good.
He's so good, and he plays so many video games.
That's hype.
Dude, I knew him first because he was like making videos with people that I know. He's great.
That's fucking sick.
He has like a 2K league with a bunch of guys that I watch. Him and Paul George, who used to be a Pacer and isn't anymore, but is my favorite basketball player. We're both in a fucking 2K league playing with YouTubers that I like, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's crazy.
This is the craziest I've ever seen.
That's fucking hype.
Yeah. And I remember a while ago I was watching a fucking basketball video, and these guys were like, what the fuck is there to do in Indiana, bro? They got like St. Elmo's. That's pretty good. They got a pretty good steakhouse there.
Shout out St. Elmo's.
And I was like, they do. We do have that. Let's fucking go.
I've been there. I haven't. You've been there. I was talking
You
from your
haven't been there?
perspective. No, I haven't eaten there.
I thought you'd been there once.
No.
I mean, it's just you would like it more than I did. I got a fucking
I would probably really like St. Elmo's.
I got a pork chop and didn't eat it because I got food and then Mac got her food and then she like fucked up. Like she asked for something in the wrong way and hers was like, and she was like, I can't fucking eat this shit.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, I like on the car, I like in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have been saying this, but we were going to St. Elmo's on her grandparents' dollar, and I was like, yeah, no, my favorite meal is like, I like Taco Bell though. As I'm going to like buy expensive food on their money. And then, but so I was like, yeah, whatever, you can fucking just take it. So Mac ate and then I just didn't really eat. It was whatever, I didn't care.
Crazy. You and food are so weird. I don't understand it. Like I do get it on like a base level of just like you're a freak.
I'm a little goblin.
You're a little fucking goblin.
I like shit food, bro. It's so good.
But also, I don't understand how you like. I also enjoy shit food, but I don't understand how you can't then turn around and have something that's like actually good and go, holy shit, this is actually good.
No,
Like that. Like it just doesn't make sense in my brain that there's like not that there for you. Of like I can suck down gremlin food all day. I eat fast food all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But then you turn around, you go to like a fucking local bar and get the best burger of your life, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't have that.
That's crazy.
It's super weird. There's so many like things that just don't exist in my head. Like very normal concepts that the majority of people do every day that I just don't have. Like people like want to go and like they want to travel. I want to do like two things, and it's both Call of Duty. It's just Chernobyl and Alcatraz. That's all it is. It's the only things I get. Like I don't care about like going to any, like I don't want to just like going to a city. Like I don't care. There's no part of my brain that is interested in that at all. The switch is just not on.
That one like makes more sense in my brain. Of like I can understand. It's like a lot of going to a specific city is going there for like food and getting like local shit that you can only get there. So when you don't have the food thing, that kind of makes sense to me. Of like, well, why would you go somewhere that's known for mostly their food? Like there are obviously some places where there's more to do, but yeah, that at least like conceptually makes sense in my head.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit that like the light switch for me to give a shit about it is not on. It just isn't, and I don't know why, and I just can't make myself like it. It just doesn't work.
Do you think it could be depression?
No, because I never cared. I never cared.
Have you considered that you've always been depressed and you don't know another way of living?
No, I haven't considered that. I don't think I've always been depressed. I don't even know if I'm depressed right now. I was talking to Matt. Like I think I was up until pretty recently. Things have been going. Things have been good recently. I felt better. I'm in a good stretch right now.
You have felt better, but a lot of that is just because like the sports teams that you like are doing well.
And while that's true, I'd argue that's very important to my mental health.
I'm sure, but also there's a deeper underlying issue, I think, where your happiness relies so heavily on that stuff.
Yeah, I think a lot of my a problem is that a lot of my happiness is based on external things and things that I cannot control. I spend a lot of my time responding to things and not doing things, which is a problem, and I'm working on it. But yeah, I've as of late I've felt better. Because also for me life has been a little bit better. Not a whole lot better, but a little bit better.
Just little steps up.
Yeah, dude. Also, what I hate is that I've been like trying to look and getting. It doesn't seem like it, but I've been trying to get jobs. I've been trying, and the thing is like Mac is trying to help me do it. That's another thing is that I like in my head, like there really aren't jobs that I'd want to do. Like it almost doesn't really exist outside of the context of like football. And the problem is that for football, you need a degree and internship experience. And I could in theory skip the degree, just do a bunch of internships. The only problem is that if I do an internship, I then lose the freedom of doing whatever I want any day and do not gain the money positive of it. And I'm not willing to do that right now. I'm not willing to lose what's good about not having a job and not gain what's good about having a job.
That's fair.
I'm not willing to do it. I'm simply not willing to.
That's fair.
And it's a problem. Yep.
Yeah. Have we gone too deep at the end of the podcast?
No.
Okay.
But we are
Just
at the end of the podcast, and I don't know
we
what
are
else to
pretty
talk
deep
about.
into the podcast.
Yeah, we're like an hour 15 in. We're deep enough.
Yeah.
We're more than deep enough.
Are you good then? Because I think
I'm good. Are we including the beginning of it?
I don't know. I'll let you make a judgment call on that one. I'm fine with it being there. It's up to you. If you watch it back and you're like, that's funny, I want that to stay in.
I'll watch it. All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. Pot of the Dead.
Pot of the Dead.
The podcast that didn't end.
We're still going.
Such a fucked up title.
But the title was "This Is It." What is it?
That in combination with the thumbnail though, that says the end of Pot of the Dead.
We're talking. To me, that is well within the boundaries. We talked about it. We acknowledged the title and thumbnail in a way that should be satisfactory.
I do find it really funny how we did that and then just immediately went back to like a normal episode.
Yeah,
that is very funny to me.
Yeah. That's what you do.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, as long as whatever is in the title and thumbnail is in some way acknowledged or is like a completely, or like it was on the streams, like, what the fuck is that alien doing? What is he there for? No one knows, but the stream knows, and that's funny. That's enough for me.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you for watching Bar of the Dead.
Later, everybody.
Later. We're gonna end it. I'm gonna end it there for the first time.
You're not gonna leave in this end bit where I go ah.